Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Big George Foreman! And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Intentions.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Work the body.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. Good looking counter punch. Good job with another left hand. Throws a counter punch there. Halfway through this round. Good block there by Bad Intentions. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here and the basketball players, for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
A headshot blocked. And he scores with a three-punch combo. And clicks of the talk. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good looking counter punch. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. There are different kinds of power punchers, Teddy. Some are sharp and accurate, some are thudding and impactful. Where does George Foreman lie on that scale?
A bludgeoning type puncher, a guy that you have a headache for about a week. He hits you with such thudding punches that it starts to just break you down as time goes on. But either way, he intimidates you with the force of the punch, with the effect of the punch, and the knowledge that he's in front of you with that ability.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Bad intentions. He's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Blocks that punch. There's another left hand from him. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Throws a counter punch there. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Oh, good exchange there. On the mark, the counter punch by Bad Intentions. Now, this is really good work here, kind of like a boxing 101, and it's paying off. He's popping off that jab. He's staying at a safe, longer range here, and he's controlling this fight.
Yeah, he's controlling real estate. Matter of fact, he looks like a real estate broker to me. He's charging a lot of money for ground right there. Every inch, every foot that his opponent tries to come in, he doesn't charge him $10, $20, $30. He charges them 3, 4, 5 punches.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Able to counter that attack. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. A crushing 2-punch combo by Bad Intentions. You think back to George Foreman and his early days, and I think one of the visions that most fans remember is holding that tiny little American flag in the Mexico City Olympic Games in 1968 after claiming gold.
You know, that's an interesting point because Foreman's not known as a guy with great personality. You know, he's a guy who's a disdainful-looking guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of reminds you almost of a Sonny Liston. He tries to intimidate you. He does intimidate you with his power, with his size. But at that moment, he showed that he has personality, that it's inside him.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Blocks that punch. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. And a nice combo by Bad Intentions.
Keep your head moving.
His cheek has been split wide open. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Lands the counter. Comes right back with some offense of his own. That attack. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Blocks that punch. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. George Foreman blocks that punch. Final 10 seconds. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. He missed with that headshot. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Parries that punch intended for the head. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. turn defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
George Foreman's found the punch that'll always excite a crowd, and that's that straight hand, that power shot. You can see it coming, and there it is.
Well, he must be pretty happy that he's got an opponent that throws all wide, all round punches, because straight beats round.
George Foreman, of course, took part in one of the most famous fights of all time, the Rumble in the Jungle. What could he have done differently to have changed that outcome?
Nothing. Ali got into his head. That Ali made him believe that he could not beat him. That Ali made him believe that he had to submit. Because for years after that, days and hours and years, he had to deal with the knowledge that he gave in to a guy who was more together mentally than he was.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Blocks away that headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Halfway through this round here. And there he counters back against his opponent. Bad intentions. His opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again. Then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Oh, and there you go. A stinging right hand by George Foreman. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Blocks that belt line well. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Keep working the job.
George Foreman blocks that punch. Oh! Intentions is in a bad
Come on
place
now,
right
work it
now.
out.
He was tagged. Foreman's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all.
Come on
but
now, work it
somehow
out.
he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Able to counter that attack. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. George Foreman blocks that punch. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Beat him to the punch.
Big block by Big George. Good defensive skill. Well, obviously what his opponent has done here is the reason that cut is in the shape that it's in. So if you're him, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yes and no, Joe. Of course, it's easy to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. But what if there's a little change? Your opponent's cut now. He's going to move his head, you figure, a little bit to survive in there. Now you shouldn't go head hunting, even though that cut's there. Now you have to adjust to what's in front of you. Go downstairs to the body a little bit, then go back up to that head. Don't let that red flag, so to speak, get you to go crazy and forget the body.
Good combination. Gets rid of that body shot. Nice combination there. Able to show you his blocking ability. Wow, is he defensively sound. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Lands the counter. Bad intentions, his strategy has been to control things on the outside. And the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Wow, is he defensively sound. Each man able to land an uppercut. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Parries that punch intended for the head. One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Back and forth exchange. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Foreman's showing you a little defensive skills there. Able to move away from that punch. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and, you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
Good counter by Bad Intentions. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay. But then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
Solid counter punch by Bad Intentions. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. As this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counter-punching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
How about that exchange? Parries that punch away. Great movement to get away from those punches. Good block by Bad Intentions. To get rid of that one. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Able to cover up that gut. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Good job protecting himself. Good way to protect the midsection. Blocks that belt line well. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Able to counter that attack. Bad Intentions is showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Big block by Big George. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is.
George Foreman!
George Foreman's your winner. Two judges overcoming the one who saw it a draw.
Just not much to separate these two all night long.
So a majority decision goes in his favor. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.